the appetizers. Can I get you started on another menu?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what about dessert today? I'm like, I haven't even ordered drinks.
Have you ever been chased after?
I always give a tip, so no.
Okay. Guilty. For takeout orders these days, they've extended what deserves a tip. Why? Beats me. At that point, you're not even giving me service.
I'm obviously against it.
100% against it. But honestly, it's the worst system.
Yeah.
Worst.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pagoda One with
John from America.
Joanne from Canada.
and me, George from the UK. Hello, hello. Today we're talking about a hot topic.
The brand name Hot Topic, where I got all my clothes in the 90s.
No, not Hot
Early
Topic.
2000s.
Well,
don't
the
think
topic of tipping
Oh,
Yes.
is a hot topic.
Yes.
I would say.
Tipping culture.
We're going to be talking about it mostly in North America, where it's the most intense in the world, probably. Very intense tipping culture. It's really intense compared to my country.
Tipping is what? It's giving extra money to serving staff.
Yes.
It could be anywhere from like cafes these days to sit-down restaurants to taxi drivers, etc., etc.
Yeah.
You could be giving a little extra money to many different people. But let's start from the beginning.
Very beginning.
The very beginning. The dawn of tipping.
Well, we didn't research that, but I don't know when it happened, but tipping is quite normal, and it's about 20% in the US, and yours is...
Yeah, it's about 15 to 20% in Canada as well.
It's like 10, maybe 15 in the UK, but it's not mandatory.
Only if you do good service?
Yeah, it's service-based if you like the service. But I worked as a server, and a lot of people just didn't.
Yeah, but you also received a minimum wage.
True.
The reason tipping is such a controversial thing in the US right now, and it might be in Canada
Also
too,
equally in
also in
Canada
Canada,
as well.
is because a lot of restaurant servers are paid way below minimum wage, and it's on the customers, I don't know why, to pay for the paychecks of those servers. It's not the server's fault, it is the restaurant's fault.
Tips equals salary.
Exactly.
Equals salary. Unlike the UK, when you don't tip,
Yeah, essentially for workers or servers in North America, you might be making like 70% of what minimum wage is, and then the rest you kind of have to make up with tips. So that's why maybe they're a little bit more strict about giving tips, so they might like chase after you. Have you ever been chased after?
I always give a tip, so no.
Okay. Guilty. However, my special situation was that I had gotten takeout. So that's also another thing.
Oh, yeah.
For takeout orders these days, they've extended what deserves a tip. So even if you order takeout, you might actually still be requested to give some sort of tip, even if that's 10%, 15%, 20%. Why? Beats me. Because at that point, you're not even giving me service.
But I heard these days they're like really pressuring you. They'll put that tablet in front of you and be like, oh, there's a tip there. Like, what tip do you want?
What tip would you
and
like
it's
selected?
Like 10, 15, 20, and then right in the tiny corner, it's like
Custom,
no tip.
custom order.
Yeah, you're like 0%. And it's like really pushy these days, even when they're making more than minimum wage.
Right.
And I think that's getting over.
I wonder about when it's like these tablets. Like, do the staff even get it?
That's also another
That's a good
controversy.
question.
I doubt they do.
Tipping culture actually really differs. In some cases, they collectively collect all of the tips that the servers have been given, and then they divide them based on the employees that were working those shifts. In other cases, sometimes the individual employees get to keep their own personal tips. But because of these differences, I think it's caused a lot of conflicts in some cases. There have been even like court rulings of like, oh, they like gave me $100 tip, so it's my tip, but we have this kind of proceeding, or there's a lot
but I was the one
of
that did the service.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's your general view on this? Like, I'm obviously against it.
100% against it. Like, I understand if you want to, reward somebody for giving you better service, and I get it's supposed to make it competitive, but honestly, it's the worst system.
Yeah.
Worst.
Like pay people a wage, living
Yeah.
wage.
I get why it's there, but it should be optional.
Right.
Servers, they're also split on this. There are a lot of servers who do like the tipping system because they can make so much more money than they would if they're making minimum plus just normal gratuities. But some servers like me, back in the day, I got a lot more money, but I thought the system was terrible.
But I think in comparison to Korea, which does not
Doesn't do tips.
at all.
What's nice is they're all even prices.
Right.
But it's, yeah.
Yes, it's not something ridiculous like 1,342
Yeah.
Yeah.
won. And
Yeah.
you're like, how do I even get this change?
It's just 2,000.
Just,
Or
yeah,
1,000.
9,500,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
7,000. It's very, very simple.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think tipping culture has also influenced a lot of like North American server culture, in which instead in Korea, where we would normally ring the ding dong, the bell,
Yes.
yeah, a lot of servers in North America, hey, anything I can get you guys?
Yeah.
It's
Immediately.
actually
How's it going?
It's actually suffocating. I hate it. In America, they're like, hi, because they just want you to help you so much.
How are the appetizers? Can I get you started on another menu?
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like,
What about dessert today? I'm like, I haven't even ordered drinks.
I haven't taken off my coat yet. That was tipping culture.
that was tipping culture.
That was tipping culture.
If you have your own tipping culture in your
Oh,
country,
sure. Yeah. Tell us.
maybe you can leave it in the comments below. Please remember to
Like,
Leave a comment.
and subscribe and
Share. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you later.